Hey, welcome back to the podcast.
You usually get enough from 5. Why'd you do 3?
Because.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just because.
Okay.
All right, cool. Well,
Yeah.
So this is what, 19?
I don't even know.
I think it's 19.
Anyway.
I didn't upload 18.
No, he didn't.
It's still sitting in my Google Drive too. Whoops.
But yeah, anyway, we're back to the podcast. Welcome back to Random Frequencies. I'm Willow.
I'm James.
I'm Jacob.
And I'm Willow.
Jake's still here.
My new apartment.
Yeah, we're actually in a new digs here. Jimmy's new digs.
Yeah.
Jimmy and Tiffany's got a brand new place.
Nice.
It is nice. It's actually nice and cool in here.
Jacob's there too.
James here. Yeah.
All right.
We got pizza.
We got pizza. We're all hyped up.
Yeah. Looking at pie, and I'm like, we should have got pie. Look at that one. That one's good.
That's what I told you, man. When I get paid, man, I need to get some pie. It's all for good cause. Kids are going to the space station or whatever.
I don't know.
We're sending them to space. They're going to be our little astronauts. They're going to be our space marines.
Oh, yeah.
For Trump's Space Force or whatever.
Until it is done.
Until it's done.
Space Force.
Oh, whatever he wanted. I don't know.
They got flatbread too. That was good.
Sure.
French
Oh,
bread
dude.
pizza. Look at that.
Yeah.
Wait, are they selling pizza too? Oh, this is for... Oh,
Sure.
Yeah, 3 meat looks dank. Garlic cheese, that too.
Oh.
Garlic bread is the best thing ever, though. When someone brings you a good cheesy garlic bread, you're not going to take it.
I'll take it. I don't know if I love it.
Yeah, garlic bread's the best.
Cheesy breadsticks with marinara sauce. That's my jam.
What are you doing?
Stretching.
Oh.
Barely full.
Oh. Do you want this chair?
Huh?
Do you want this chair?
Oh, all right.
Okay.
No, we're already sitting.
Jeez.
Fine. We're fine.
How do we do this show again?
Yeah,
I don't
what's
remember.
first on agenda.
My goodness. So, how long has it been?
No,
Almost a year?
Almost a year.
Yeah, basically.
Basically a year. Let's call it a year. It's been a year since we've
No, I
done
can
this.
pull my email it up, see when you sent me the last.
I could actually look it up right now if I wanted to,
Nah.
but it's basically been a year since we've done this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hopefully everyone out there who listens still,
Yeah.
who hasn't unsubscribed.
It'll be a good surprise. 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not 2 for 1. I'll upload 2 at the same time.
Oh, there you go.
Or should I wait?
Mm,
Should we lost episode the other one?
No, just upload it.
Okay.
Just upload two.
Okay.
Because technically I've already uploaded it. It's just on your end, all the podcast places.
I'll give them a week's.
Yeah, just separate them by a week.
Yeah.
That way, the next week after that, we'll get back to the regular uploads.
I'll set a calendar.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, we're here. And one of the main reasons why, I don't want to give too many background reasons, but it's just everyone's been busy.
Yeah.
You know, we've all been busy doing stuff, and life changes have been happening, and just, you know.
Again.
Just life. That's how it goes.
This should be more steady now, though.
Yeah, it really should. So it, you know, and we'll still do our best. I know we say that every time. We haven't even made it to episode 20 yet, but we're trying.
It'd be a nice surprise for her. When do I upload these? I don't remember. What was their schedule?
I think you said
Sunday mornings,
Sundays or Mondays, one of the two.
I'll probably do it Sunday night.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
So tomorrow, expect it to.
Sure.
Never mind. We're not live or anything.
No,
What is tomorrow?
tomorrow's Sunday.
4th?
The Sunday.
The 10th.
Yeah.
I'll upload that episode 18 tomorrow.
Yeah.
It's 18. I can't remember.
Well, I'll have all night. I'll be able to get this edited and uploaded. Not uploaded, but edited, and I'll send you the edited copy of this one.
All right, and I'll do that next Sunday.
Yeah. Anyway, that's background talk. I hope everyone out there's been doing good.
Yeah.
And yeah. So again, Random Frequencies. It's been a while since we've done this.
Yeah, I still got to update the art and everything. I have time now. I just got to update everything.
Yeah.
I got to draw Jacob and stuff. Oh, we're getting a hold of my... We'll talk shop after this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we'll talk shop. But so what you gentlemen been up to?
Yeah, moving.
Yeah, moving.
Dude, a lot has happened.
You know,
like,
got a mouse problem. I got a mouse problem I'm trying to solve, but now.
Oh, yeah. He sent me a cool video about a mouse guillotine thing. He's
Yeah.
like, you need to make that. I'm like, I will.
I know he's been telling me about all the mice problems he's been having really bad. It was kind of bad for us too. We had mice in the car.
Field
It
mice,
was
yeah.
bad.
You guys got the field mice out there.
And you think with all the cats we have, we wouldn't have a problem. They're not a problem in the house. It's just when they get in the car, it's the worst.
Yeah. I do the peppermint thing.
The what?
You get essential oils that are peppermint. You mix it with, like, you pour the whole damn thing in there and mix it, like, ratio, like, 70-30 water. And mix it up and just spray it everywhere.
No kidding.
It'll keep mice away.
Oh, that's cool. I'll keep that in mind. Somebody said the same thing about yellow jackets and wasps, keeping them away from, like, public trash cans and stuff. Like some kind of solution that they use for that. It's like a lemon cleaning
Lemongrass?
solution with something else.
Something like that.
Yeah.
I don't remember. We just talk about mice.
Shut
I started dancing.
James started dancing at our local powwows.
Yeah.
He got an outfit he made for himself, and he's been really getting out there and cutting grass.
Yeah.
In the best way possible.
Got to make a new bustle, and I want to learn how to make a new roach too.
Yeah.
So I'll join a bunch of groups on how to make stuff.
Go ask our buddy Herb.
Oh yeah, huh?
Yeah,
oh, dude, can apprentice me.
Yeah. Yep.
I forgot about that. I'm gonna have to message him later.
He's got stuff, things,
All of it.
all of it.
And,
Tell him, hey, I heard you've been calling me brother behind my back, but not brother to my face. What's up with that, bro? No, my sister, she used to go out and she said she went and what do you call it? DD'd for other people. I believe that, but they would go to the bar sometimes, and she said she saw Herb over there, and him and whatever band they were in, they were dressed in like buckskin vests and shit, and they were getting all like shit faced, and they were like playing music. I don't know, country western or like Indian western or something.
It's pretty cool from what I've seen.
Nice. Did you see it?
No, I wasn't there, but I seen it. Like performances and stuff.
But he came over. He recognized my sister, and he said, "Hey, you're Kelly, right?" He said, "Where's my brother Willow? Your brother? Where's my brother? He's my brother. I haven't seen him.
He's not
Where's
your
he
brother,
at?
no more. He's
my
mine."
brother now. Yep.
He said, "You tell him." I said, "Hi." So she's like, "Okay," and then she came to me and she's like, "Hey, Herb said, where's my bro? Where's my brother?" He's like, he said hi. I was like, "What do you mean, Herb?" And she's like, "He was drunk." I was like, he was all dressed all westerny and like had buckskin and everything on. I was like, he doesn't even call me bro or brother, and when he's sober, cool guy. I guess I'll have to see him the next time and say, "Hey, brother, bro."
Watch Herb be listening to this. I did not say that.
Hey, brother.
Not my bro no more.
But hey, anyway, I should go over to him and ask him about that roach stuff.
I should.
He's damn good at it.
Then I moved. Then we're here.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's nice digs. I love it. Wow.
Yeah. It's pretty nice.
My dogs are happy. That's it on my end.
I'll bet you that's like a huge breath of like stress and all kinds of stuff that's just off your shoulders now that you kind of got your own place here. And
see, the main thing is though we need this apartment living experience in order to get like a mortgage and stuff around here.
Mm-hmm.
You need to show that you're able to pay 6 months worth of rent experience. I mean, or have 6 months worth of rent, like whatever how much of the house is. So they like do figures like a percentage of the house and stuff. It's a lot of money. Like no one has that much saved up nowadays.
No.
Unless you're like a millionaire or you invest in like smartly.
Right.
Even in this economy now, it's kind of hard. Touch my mic.
No, I was just adjusting it for you. But yeah, no, that's how expensive these things are these days. You know, it's just God.
Yeah,
such a pain.
So hopefully, in a year, the housing market will take a shit and we can get
get
a house cheap.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. God. This ain't bad here though. I like it here.
I mean, I don't want to ask you about your living expenses or anything, but what do you?
I mean, we can afford it. You know,
oh, it's affordable.
Yeah,
that's
affordable.
good.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, if you couldn't, then you wouldn't be here. Duh. Yeah. But still, I mean,
combined income really helps. You know. What I mean?
Yeah. I mean, you both work, and then,
yeah. Eat nice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a nice place. It really is.
No, I'm looking over there, looking at cheat sheets and look what I've been playing, what I've been doing lately.
Oh, right. Trying to look over at your notes way over there on your desk. I was gonna be straight up, man. I've just been playing random stuff, and I've been trying to get back into movies and stuff.
I just watched a new Dragon Ball. Oh, I know the Godzilla Zero or whatever.
The trailer,
yeah,
the Godzilla minus one.
Yeah, yes. -1.
I think just about everybody and their mother have seen that trailer. That's not the only thing.
Yeah.
Operation Monarch trailer came out too.
It's on your Apple TV though, man.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be honest. It's the only reason I got an Apple TV is because I'm gonna watch it. I'm still gonna watch it.
Jake Ham Pirate.
I mean, I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of Apple itself, but I mean, they got me by the balls on that one. I'm gonna watch it. If it's Godzilla, I'm gonna watch it.
I'm gonna do what I always do. I'm gonna wait till the series is done. Then I'm gonna free trial it, binge it, and then get rid of my trial.
Yeah,
exactly.
Well, the other reason I got Apple TV was at the time. This was when Jurassic World Dominion came out. Mm-hmm. They had something called, I think it was called Prehistoric Planet. It was like a live, not like a live, but it was like a documentary series, kind of like remember what Walking with Dinosaurs used to be like back in the day. Walking with
Like
Cavemen.
Planet
It was
Earth.
it was
Wow.
brand new.
Yeah.
Like, and the guy who narrates like Blue Planet, David Attenborough.
Mhm.
Like that guy. Everyone knows his voice and shit. He narrated that series too. So I was like, oh hell, that's one of the other reasons because I love David Attenborough. He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me.
Whoa.
Oh, jeez. Way too much pizza.
Yep.
But
Someone make a burp compilation so far, because I know all of us have burped on the show at
and
least
we
once.
have. I think I'm the one who does it the most. But did you guys? I think there was a Kong animated series that came out. I don't think you guys watched it. Did you?
Nope.
I don't think so.
Apparently, it was kind of good.
I didn't know about it.
You didn't know about it?
No.
Yeah, it was like a Skull Island animated series.
Did you watch that new Twisted Metal?
No, I
No.
heard it was good though.
It is pretty good.
I heard it was
Like,
good.
what's it
But I
on?
also, was
Peacock, I think.
yeah, Peacock. Yeah, I heard there wasn't a whole lot of cars in it though. That's the only
Yeah, I
thing.
know.
Character based?
It was like character and
Yeah.
story a little bit, but they said whoever played Sweet Tooth, the voice and the actor were like two different actors. There was a body actor for it. It was
Dude, that was Samoa Joe.
Samoa Joe, yeah.
fucking yeah.
And then the voice was I forget his name.
What's his name again?
Yep.
David
Arm-
something?
No, it was like Army something. I can't remember.
He's a one dude that played that one guy on Hot Rod, douche
Yeah.
guy.
Something, yeah. Like
You remember
Let's
he's
go
a-
to prison.
Samoa
Let's
Joe,
go
dude.
prison,
Hell
yeah.
yeah. That's cool as
What is
hell
his
that he played
name?
him. I don't know. I recognized his voice though when I heard it.
Aggro or something like that.
Somebody want to fact check right now. Hold on. Let me see.
Stop banging stuff.
But let me see. Let me take
Okay.
a look
It's on
here.
Peacock. Peacock free? It is, right?
No,
Yeah, 3.
I think there was a trial.
Will Arnett.
Will Arnett. Yeah.
I like him.
I keep
Face,
getting him
God,
mixed up.
yeah.
I don't know why they're not even the same person, but him and James Arness. But I think it's just because of their names.
Who's James Arness?
Remember that show, Gunsmoke, old show,
Yes.
Western. The main sheriff. That's him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Fucking Matthew.
Matthew.
Sheriff Matthew.
How long is Twisted Metal?
It's like 8 seasons.
Eight
Eight episodes, I think.
yeah.
Was it 8 seasons?
8 seasons already.
Already?
Didn't they like drop the first season, like the entire thing right off the bat? Though?
I think.
Yeah. Oh, there's an ant. Told you guys there was a ant.
Damn, I don't want ants in my apartment.
No ants in your pants.
Killed like 2 of them already.
Probably from this table. I told you guys it was outside in the sun.
Yeah, they won't survive. Everything's put up anyway.
You will not survive.
Dogs will eat them.
But no, I think they dropped the entire first season right off the bat, so people can just binge watch the crap out of that. That's what they should do, honestly. From now on with every show,
Yeah.
because who wants
Amazon
to
does that.
wait? Who wants
On
to
certain
wait?
shows.
Yeah, certain shows.
What do you keep looking at? You're freaking me out.
You. Oh, I'm visiting.
We're saying now something about Godzilla. Apple TV.
Oh, I was just saying that's one of the reasons I got Apple TV was 'cause I wasn't sure when that show was supposed to drop, and it's finally coming out. I don't know when. I didn't get to see the release date for that show. But if anybody who knows us who've been doing this podcast for the past 20 episodes knows we're big Godzilla nuts.
Yeah.
December, I heard.
December?
I thought heard. I don't know.
Well, that's -1 for sure.
Did they
-1 is
say
coming out.
Gigan was going to be one of the antags in it?
You want Monarch
No,
or
yeah.
-1?
Monarch.
No, a Monarch. I don't know.
Gigan
-1.
Destroyer.
I
I
don't
remember
know.
seeing stuff like that. They're saying they renewed the license for Gigan and Destroya and Biolante.
Oh, really?
We'll
Yeah.
see.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then, count me in, dude.
No.
You know me. Versus Biolante.
And Monster X.
Huh?
And Monster X.
I don't
From
remember
Final
that.
Wars?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they renewed that one.
That's weird.
Where it turns into that cool three-head... Is it three-head fight?
It was Kaiser Ghidorah.
Kaiser Ghidorah, yeah.
That's weird.
Kaiser...
You good?
Yep, sure. No?
Kaiser Ghidorah was cool, though.
Yeah,
I
he
like
was
Kaiser-
cool.
I like Kaiser Ghidorah.
All right.
I think the Ghidorah from Rebirth of Mothra 3 was cooler, though.
That was cool, too, yeah.
I just remember Shin Godzilla, and that's about it.
Oh, yeah, we were just talking about Shin
I
Godzilla.
still
Yeah.
like Shin Godzilla. He's the
Oh,
best.
yeah. One of the best, definitely.
Did you see how far they plan to go with that?
Yep.
Like with the... yeah.
There's this YouTuber I watch all the time on YouTube. Obviously, his name's Roanoke Gaming, but he also reviews movie stuff too.
Oh, we probably watched the same video then.
Probably.
Yeah.
Well, he was talking about the fact that a lot of people talk about it too, but he went into in depth on how Shin Godzilla's always in agony while he's why it's like that, why he was bleeding gills,
Yep.
you know, all that kind of
Yep.
shit. He's like really, he's like got bachelors in like science and certain stuff.
Yep.
That's when he talks about stuff, he
Yeah.
knows what he's talking about. So he did a episode on the Tyrant from Resident Evil. He did an
Yep.
episode on the Lycans from Resident Evil and the Varkalax, and
Yeah.
why Lady Dimitrescu's got a weird blood disease, why she needs to drink like fresh human blood. It's not like an actual vampire thing, but for her, it's like a disease thing.
I like Lady Dimitrescu.
But
Everyone does, buddy.
gee, I wonder why.
She has a cool hat.
But yeah, he was talking about
Yes.
Shin Godzilla and why
Yes.
he was like
Oh, yeah.
constantly in agony and stuff. Like his body's like constantly changing
Yeah.
and stuff. Like saying Shin Godzilla coming onto land, he wasn't supposed to, but he did.
Mhm.
Like that required him breaking all his bones and stuff. But like they would like evolve and make him stronger and
Yep.
stuff like that.
Rapid
Like
evolution.
it was nuts, man. The way
Yeah.
he like goes in depth. Roanoke Gaming. If you guys don't know, check him out. He's got really in depth analysis on a lot
I
of
like
stuff.
his videos too because they're really long and it makes the workday go way faster.
And he's funny as hell.
He is, yeah.
He's actually pretty funny. But anyway, yeah, no, Godzilla. We're not going to be short on Godzilla content at all.
Probably make a whole ass episode. About
It's
it
coming
again.
out. It's coming
Yeah.
out, and it's like we're getting -1, which is taking us back to 1945, right as the Japan War ended.
Yeah.
And
Whoa.
they explained why it's called -1. They said Japan went from having everything before the war to having nothing,
Yeah.
and then when they awakened Godzilla to come and destroy what they had left, which was nothing. What do you have after nothing? You have minus. You have negative, which is why they called it -1.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. So Godzilla's come to not only kick Japan while it's down, but to basically send the rest of it to hell.
Which Godzilla was that? Where he's like the souls of angry soldiers.
Oh, that's Godzilla Mothra King Ghidorah, All
Mothra
Monsters
King
Attack.
Ghidorah, okay, yeah.
Giant Monsters Attack, yeah.
Yeah, okay. I
Yeah,
was
that
like, I
one
can't
was
remember
metal
which
as hell,
one.
dude.
It is,
Like
dude.
Godzilla was like straight up evil in that
Yeah, and his
movie.
eyes are all frosted over.
And right before he killed Baragon, he had like this evil grin on his face, and then he's like, just blows his atomic breath and kills Baragon.
Did you
Dude.
guys see the analog horror Godzilla?
Ah,
Nope.
I've seen the Jurassic Park ones though.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
analog horror is pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just basically a spooky picture.
Yeah, it's just
But,
like
you know.
spooky VHS quality stuff, but it's like
Shit.
it makes it look cool.
Yeah. Like if any of you guys don't know what analog horror is, look it up. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, check it out. Boy, it'd be cool if we got some Silent Hill analog horror.
Make it happen.
Make it happen.
Let's say,
Speaking of, we'll get to that later.
Yeah, speaking about the Jurassic Park, did you see 65?
Yeah, I saw 65.
Yeah,
I thought it was cool.
What was that with the
Adam Driver.
Kylo?
Yeah.
Or,
Yeah,
Kylo
Kylo Ren.
Ren.
Yeah. Kylo Ren. Yeah, Kylo Ren.
Kylo.
Yeah, I liked it. It wasn't magnificent, but it was.
I have
okay.
it queued. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I
have
thought it was
queued.
cool. I'll tell you this:
No, 7 out of 7.
Some of it-
7.7.
some of it reminded me of Turok from the PS3 era, 360 era. That Turok, it kind of reminded me of that a little bit. Some of it, like some of the weapons he used, and like just the atmosphere on it as it is, and even some of the quote unquote dinosaurs that were in there kind of reminded me of some of that stuff that was from there. It had a couple of good jump scares for me. I wasn't expecting to get scared by that movie, but it got me a couple of times.
It's a pretty big project too, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was surprisingly huge, and surprisingly a lot of people liked it.
65. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was surprised at how good.
showed
I
Tiff.
thought it was going to be one of those movies where only a select few, and I was one of the select few that actually liked it. But see, I'm a huge dinosaur nut myself anyway.
I showed Tiff the trailer. She's like, "It looks kind of cool." So
You guys got to check it out. It was actually
Yeah.
pretty nice. I liked it.
And we're gonna watch the Spider-Man's, the Miles Morales ones.
Oh yeah, Yeah.
It looks so cool.
the both the Spider-Verse movies.
Yeah, I never saw the first one.
I didn't either. I still need to watch it.
I watched the end to the Spider-Verse, half of that, but
And
didn't finish it.
not to get away too much from that, but the animation quality of that reminds me of
love it.
like the old school comic shit.
Yeah, that's
It
what they were
looks
going
really
for there,
cool.
wasn't it?
Yeah,
I
love
think
it.
so, yeah.
Yeah.
And another movie that sort of did that, but it almost looks like stop motion too. That new Ninja Turtles movie that just came out.
Mhm.
My nephew watched that. He said it was pretty damn good. So yeah,
What was that one guy's name? The new pro tag from the new Spider-Man game. Is that the greatest hunter? What is his name?
oh, God, what the heck is
There's
his
a
name?
K in it or something like that.
Almost said Killmonger. That's not him.
No,
Let me look it up real quick.
but
Yeah, him though. I know who you're talking about.
But I'm about to read the comic of him and his family where they hunt down all the Spider-Men. You guys ever hear that one?
Jump.
Nope.
It's they basically travel between what is it, multiverses,
Mhm.
and they literally hunt down all the Spider-Man. And it's like the comic book cover is them sitting in like their fancy little digs and mansion, and there's just heads of all the Spider-Mans mounted on the wall.
All right.
Yeah. What's his name is in there? That what's his name?
Kraven the Hunter.
Kraven the Hunter.
Yes,
Yep.
yes.
Yeah. I've downloaded that comic and I really want to read it.
I heard those comic lines with Kraven are awesome.
It's like, oh, hey, has all of the Spider-Man's heads mounted on
Apparently,
there.
a lot of people have been wanting Kraven in Spider-Man and Marvel stuff from the beginning.
Yeah.
They said Kraven's pretty cool.
He's very, he's awesome.
Sure.
And it's like, I was like, do I really want? I mean, it's not canon or anything because it's a multiverse thing.
Yeah.
But like, I on the cover, you see like Spider-Punk's head on mounted, and you see Miguel's head mounted, and you see Peter Parker's head's melted, and you see even the one Spider-Man I was telling you about, those alternate universe ones, where it's like all Cthulhu like.
Oh, hey,
Yes.
I remember hearing about this one.
They had that Spider-Man up there too, where his face is made out of spiders.
Well, this guy's like motto in life is just to hunt every Spider-Man ever.
Him and his family.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can't remember what. I'm like, seeing that, I'm like, do I really want to watch this Miles Morales Spider-Man?
You know what?
But I'm like, it's not canon though, so you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
See,
really?
what that reminds me of is I know you guys ain't Star Trek nerds, but I am. So I'm gonna discuss this real quick. I've been watching Patrick Stewart, his Star Trek character Picard.
Yeah.
Season 2 came out, and there's a character in that show called Q. He like makes things happen, kind of like a multiverse events and stuff. He just snaps his fingers like that, basically, and Thanos' things if he wanted to. He's like a really all powerful being, but he makes Picard because Picard and his now decommissioned crew of the old Enterprise, they're all doing their own thing now. Picard's like retired; he's too old to be doing this crap, but Q kind of comes out of nowhere, this interdimensional being. He's basically a god, but he kind of comes and he always screws with Picard and all his crew members, and he like takes them to like different dimensions and timelines that could happen or have happened, things like that. But in this one, he decides it's going to be his last one because he's dying. Q's dying, like this person's dying, like his powers are fading. But he want to show. Usually, when he does this sort of thing to Picard and his crew, it's to show them like lessons in their lives and what they're taking for granted, that kind of stuff. But this time he kind of just is like, no, I'm going to do this as one last cruel act of just whatever. So he does it, and he's like, he makes it canon in Picard's life. What he did was made Picard sort of this alien hunter, like humans only in all the galaxies of the worlds. So Picard goes in. See, Picard's this big diplomat guy. He's like, he wants everyone in the galaxy to get along in his timeline. But where Q took Picard, Picard is not that. He is the hunter of the galaxy. Like he spent all his life making the galaxy safe for humans only. So he shows Picard his office. He's like, what have you done, Q? He's like horrified. You see all these alien skulls and stuff from all these different like Klingons, Vulcans, and all these like they're all in his office. He's like, these are all the civilizations you and your Enterprise crew that is no longer called the Enterprise, is called like the Dementor or the Devastator, or like they didn't go to these planets to bring peace. They went to these planets to conquer and to wipe out all alien. That's basically what he shows Picard too. That's what it reminded me of. He's like, see all these alien races, just all their heads and skulls mounted in his office. I'm like, that was crazy. That was crazy. But anyway, going back to that Spider-Man thing with Kraven the Hunter, I've heard those comic book lines are pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
With and they've been trying to get stuff like that within the Marvel universe, I think, for quite a while. And even in the video games, like we haven't really heard much of Kraven in the video, because I played a lot of Spider-Man games when I was younger. So now that this one's coming out with this new Spider-Man, that's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I downloaded that and the Last Ronin.
The Last Ronin, dude. Yep.
I was like, I really want to read that too.
That THQ Nordic, before they shut down, was supposed to make a Last Ronin game. I don't know if they still are.
Let me fact check real quick, because I think I might have mixed Kraven up with someone.
Oh, did you? Did you have to think about it for a second?
Yeah, I was like, hold on.
I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. Kraven's pretty brutal, dude.
Yeah, I forgot which family it is, but like, I know Kraven did that too. Because like he's like multiverse hunted people too, I think.
Speaking of that Spider-Man game coming out pretty soon, it's they're not making Eddie Brock Venom. I wonder who they're gonna make Eddie Brock. I mean, make Venom then if it's not Eddie, because it's always Eddie Brock.
I mean, the new one.
Yeah. It's not going to be Peter
Well,
Parker.
Peter has
Wait.
the symbiote already. Oh, he scared me.
Oh, yeah, I heard too.
He has the he has the symbiote suit, but
Inheritors. That's who it is. My bad. It's not Kraven. It's the Inheritors.
oh, them guys.
See, look.
Oh, dude, that's metal as hell.
See, they went around and hunted all the Spider-Man. Yeah. Yeah.
Damn,
I was like, I mean,
like, damn,
you see where I made the mistake, though, right?
yeah, but I could see it though with Kraven.
Yeah.
He's pretty brutal, man.
He might even be part of that. See, there's
Yeah,
corner there.
nice.
And there's him there, too, from the movie.
Yeah,
So I'm like, this is kind of... And then there's Gwen.
Spider-Gwen, dude.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm like, this is kind of... I see this and I'm like, do I really want to watch the Spider-Man movies now? But I'm like, I might as well because, you know, this is a separate
Dude,
thing anyway.
everybody and their mothers love the Into the Spider-Verse movies. They're apparently very good. I still have yet to watch them myself.
I just got to read this.
All right, I'll finish them.
And it's from Earth 1.
Earth 1.
Yeah, that multiverse.
That's the thing. I know like with the Earth 1, Earth whatever series in like the Marvel universe is all means like they're just different dimensions or whatever,
Yeah.
but that always confused me.
Yeah.
Because see, there was a point I stopped reading Marvel comics and just kind of started relying on the canon events of the movies, and I was like,
Yeah.
it gets a little confusing.
I like the what ifs, the Marvel what ifs and stuff.
Right, yeah.
Tell Jake about
So,
that. Is that what you got pulled up?
Did you got the crossed yet?
Oh, the cross, yeah, no.
No, it's also in my queue.
Oh my god. Mhm.
Yeah. It's
Oh.
in my library.
And you're probably going to like this, because I never thought I was going to do it, Jacob.
Finally watch
Mm,
Sadness. Watch that.
that's queued up, but also I'm starting The Boys up again.
Oh boy. All right. Cool.
I'm finally going to just go ahead and get going on it,
Yeah,
because I've been seeing
honest.
way too many clips of The Boys on
Yeah.
YouTube and
Me
TikTok
too.
and stuff.
I'm like, I'm
all
missing
right.
out on something.
All right.
Yeah, Gen V coming out, so you know.
Invincible dropped a preseason too, right?
Oh really?
Yeah.
All right. That Adam or
That girl. What's her
yeah,
name?
the girl.
Yeah.
I know what's her name.
Yeah, I can't remember, but I heard it's pretty good too.
Eve
The
Adam.
Invincible?
Eve Adam, yeah. Yeah, Invincible.
Yeah.
Did you watch Invincible?
I don't think so.
With what's his name?
That one, Asian dude.
No, his dad. What's Omni Man?
All right.
What's his
Ultramite dude.
Yeah, what's his ad voice?
That was that
actor?
animated show, right?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see it. No.
It's so
Pretty cool.
it's really
See, when-
good.
When that came out around the time The Boys came out, right? Or a little bit earlier?
I think after, right?
Well, it was during the time wherever it's at.
After.
It's like it was in that big section of time where I was like over superhero shit. I was kind of getting tired of it, but I'm starting to get back into it a little bit,
Yeah, I still gotta.
because I still gotta watch the third Guardians of the Galaxy movie. I haven't seen it.
I never watched the last two Thor movies.
You weren't missing much. Well, there was only
Guardians
one.
Galaxy,
There was
that
only
was
one.
pretty good from what I heard.
There was only one. That was Thor: Love and Thunder.
I didn't watch that.
It
I didn't watch Ragnarok.
It wasn't
Did I watch
great.
Ragnarok?
Yeah, you loved Ragnarok. We
I
love
did.
Ragnarok's like the best one.
What was the second one?
The Dark World.
Oh.
It wasn't great.
Thor 2.
All
A
right.
lot of people say Thor 1's boring. I like Thor 1. It has a lot more closer connection with Norse
I
mythology.
still gotta watch Black Panther too.
Chill.
Which one? The second one?
All of them.
You didn't watch Black
No.
Panther 2?
No.
I mean, 1?
no.
1 was way better. 2 was kind of... I don't... Okay, so I'm going to get into this real quick.
Okay, just real quick.
Post Infinity and War and Endgame,
Post
there's
after,
only
right?
been like a select group of Marvel movies that have been okay.
Uh-huh.
Shang-Chi was awesome.
I still watch that too.
Chill.
Ant-Man and the Wasp,
Still gotta watch that
Quantumanium,
too.
was not that great. Black Panther 2, well, these are all my opinions, okay? These are like, I don't want to be fucking
With the
tarred
wrong,
and
you're
feathered,
getting
but,
trouble.
anyway, Ant-Man 3 was not great, which was Quantumania. Thor: Love and Thunder wasn't great.
Didn't
And I didn't watch anything like all the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, didn't watch it. The What Ifs, didn't watch it.
I didn't watch anything.
WandaVision, didn't watch it.
I watched
Even Doctor Strange 2 wasn't great, and I loved the
WandaVision
first
was
one.
okay.
There's a lot of stuff to keep up on.
Yeah.
And
Strange is my favorite though. I like Strange.
I loved the first Doctor Strange. I didn't love the second one. Even though there was some really cool shit in it, I
That's
still
where he
didn't
fought
love it.
Evil Strange in it.
Huh?
That's where he fought Evil Strange in it.
No, that's where Scarlet Witch went all fucking batshit crazy and
Oh, okay.
started.
Oh, yeah, it directly happens after. Okay, yeah. That's
Yeah.
like kind of the same thing. Anyway,
But anyway, yeah, I've kind of just. I think I'm gonna.
what about Morbius?
God, oh
It's
my
Morbin time.
I'm gonna be honest. At first, I liked it, and then I watched it again, and I was like, "What the hell's wrong with me?"
I really like it when he said it's Morbin time.
It's
Chill.
more
Has
than
more time.
What's his
I
name
don't know.
again? Who's the actor?
Jared Leto.
Yeah.
I don't know. I learned about that guy after the fact, and I was like, okay,
Her
yeah,
gold
I'm out.
or-
I'm out.
Go back to music, bro.
No, just don't do anything. Just leave.
He's got good vocals. 30 Seconds to Mars.
I'm distancing myself completely from
The Kill. Anyway.
Who?
from Jared Leto. Look up why. You'll see.
Oh. It's one of those situations, huh?
I'm like, nah.
Anyway, let's see. I think after Guardians of the Galaxy, though, I might be done with Marvel. I think I've reached my peak with that, and even the Batman. Like the Batman was the last DC movie I watched.
I didn't even know they made another Justice League. Or what is it, Superman? What was that recent? The Flash.
The Flash.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and had
yeah.
like Superman and shit in it.
People said it was good. I will not watch it because of Ezra Miller.
I
But
hear
also,
people were saying that it might as well have been another Justice League movie.
Yeah.
I would have rather have them just made it a Michael Keaton Batman movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's literally all I wanted.
Did
I
you
would
watch
have
it?
What?
Did you watch it?
What?
The Flash.
Oh, no, not yet.
Oh.
It's on my queue.
Yeah, I think I'll skip it. Anyway,
I'm like, how? You watched every movie in history?
there was a
Some of them.
there was a new horror movie that came out. Talk to Me. I wanted to watch that. I didn't get to.
Yeah, I heard that one's good.
I heard it was pretty damn
I
good.
want to watch that Smile one. There's an ant right there. Kill him. What was it called? Was it called Smile?
Smile, Sean.
Where that girl was running, like she smiled and her head popped off.
Oh,
What was that called?
I don't think it was called Smile, but I know what you're talking about. I could be wrong.
Can't
Did
remember.
it just recently come out?
It's
sort of.
been out for maybe a year now.
I think so.
Oh, I'll have to check it out.
It looks good though. I'm like trying to. I don't think I've watched much in the time.
Sure.
I've just been playing video games, and it was a weird time.
Oh, yeah.
You know what you were just watching that I told you I need to catch up on was Vizzy Pop stuff.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
I love her stuff so far.
Well,
Still has been.
I think the last season. What season are they on?
For Hell of a Boss,
Yeah.
2,
No.
3.
I think it's.
See, they did this weird thing. They're still in season 2 right now. You know that whole night out when he went and stole this at Asmodeus' thing? And that was the end of season 2, right? Okay, now they're in season 3, which was the whole Striker deal and stuff. But at the end but towards the end of season 3, they continued off where season 2 ended.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
You confuse me now.
I will
Yeah.
tell you where I last
What?
remember watching the show.
Okay.
It was when. What's the boss's name?
Blitz.
Blitz.
The O was silent.
Yeah. The last thing I remember watching the show is he was laying in bed looking at all his memories and he starts crying.
That's the end of season 2,
Okay, that's the very
Yeah.
last thing I watched.
which is the middle of season 2.
So technically it's not the end of season 2.
No.
Okay.
The end of season 2 happens in season 3. In the middle of season 3. I'll write it out for you so you know, so it makes sense. Because I don't know if I'm explaining it right.
I mean, you're being as clear as day, but like, why did they do it like that?
I don't know because I don't know. I don't know. I don't follow. I mean, I follow Twitter, but I don't. Twitter's just Twitter or X.
X.
X. Yeah. Just mindless.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
again, like I said, the only reason I have Twitter in the first place is because I follow certain people.
I like memes.
And like, if I want memes, I'll just stay on Facebook.
Yeah, TikTok.
But it does anyway. Because even Tumblr and all those other places don't have good like memes anymore and like pictures and all that stuff. And like Imgur, all those other places, they got rid of a lot of stuff, and I don't like going to those sites anymore.
Yeah. Hawk's still at Imgurian.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, that guy's stuck in the past so far back. He's still got PS3 and 2 games. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that, but like, geez,
Yeah.
you have any idea what you've missed out on?
Yeah, my PS4 took a shit and his is still going, so I'm
Huh.
like, huh.
Wait, your PS4 gave out?
No, I mean, my new one's fine. I got PS5 now.
I mean, yeah.
I'm talking about my old PS4.
Oh, the one that just would not stop shutting itself off when it got too
his
hot?
PS3 still works. Like,
Well, whatever.
yeah, I guess.
Anyway,
I think.
what else you got, Jacob? What else you've been checking
Yeah,
out?
you guys have more to talk about.
Sure,
Than I do.
yeah.
I've just been-
Well, I know Jake. Well, me and him talked about it. I was like, he does a lot of stuff that this guy like hasn't
Oh, yeah.
hasn't gotten to talk about on the podcast before.
Yeah. Did you ever watch Deadstream before?
What?
Deadstream?
Dead Stream? No.
Yeah.
Pray tell.
Yeah, it came out last year, but I'll tell you, the main character is a stereotypical YouTube kind of video dude.
What's like a YouTube thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, the main character's a vlogger on YouTube esque kind of thing. But he's so annoying, that I had to break. Had to take a break for about a year.
About a year?
I finally finished it.
Jeez.
It's so insufferable. I had to, take a pause.
What would you rate it?
8.1.
8.1?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
But you had to take a break from it?
God, he's just so annoying.
Why'd you rate it so high?
You watch YouTubes for so long, you kind of get annoyed after the, the whole YouTube video host thing.
Yeah.
But the
like Jack. Anyway.
yeah, like Jack.
Like quite a few of them, actually. There's quite a lot of people I don't watch anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah, watch that. But he's really real annoying. But once you get into the movie, like 50 minutes in or so, 45, he goes into the haunted house and it gets pretty interesting.
It's like half the movie.
Yeah, pretty much. God, he's so insufferable. He's really punched him in the face. Felt like a cousin to the VHS series.
Oh, okay, like a branch off kind of thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
It's not exactly, but close to.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I watched the Super Mario Bros.
Oh, hell yeah.
I love that movie.
I know. We never got a chance to talk about that.
Well, yeah.
6.2.
6.2?
Yeah.
What?
Why?
Yeah.
Wow.
Just
Illumination trash, but
Oh, so I guess you're not a big fan of the Minions, and you're not a big fan of
not really.
Despicable Me and
How
like
dare
whatever
you
else
like
came out of
Minions?
it.
how very fucking dare you? I know. Put me
No,
on.
man, I don't want to say I didn't have high hopes for it. I actually did. Because,
Yeah.
I was really hoping, because,
Mm.
look, man, before that, what we had was Bob Hoskins and John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
It couldn't get any worse than that.
good.
It couldn't get any worse than that.
Okay.
It was only up from
Yeah.
there.
I enjoyed it.
And it was. I'll say it's a guilty pleasure of mine. The original's a guilty pleasure. It's not a high up here serious pleasure. No, it's a guilty pleasure.
Yeah.
So,
6.8.
but this one here,
Yeah.
Super Mario Brothers, for me is an 8 out of 10.
Again, 6.2.
It was really damn good.
I
for
was
me.
impressed.
I
Yes.
gave it a 10.
6 point.
I gave it a 10.
You gave it a 10.
Yes.
Okay.
Because I was able
Great.
to watch it with my daughter.
Yeah.
And she enjoyed every second of it. And I'm like, you don't know nothing about Mario.
I'm just
And
rolling
that's
my
cute.
eyes all the time.
You know what? I changed my statement. I'm giving it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'm surprised not to.
You know why?
Oh.
Because I was just talking about this with somebody else too.
Oh.
And I heard everybody else talk about the same thing. Was that this Mario, and I'm going to go into a discussion about the new Mario game coming out too.
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody, even me, was apprehensive on hearing Mario even just speak in the movie.
Chris Pratt.
Like Chris Pratt.
right.
To me, it wasn't that big of a deal because, I think Chris Pratt's okay. He's not he's not one of my
it's
favorite
all
actors,
okay.
but but
Mhm.
even I couldn't stomach hearing Mario's actual voice actor, Charles Martinet, speak like Mario for an entire hour and a half. I don't think even he could stomach that.
No.
So, you didn't want to hear him talk like this the entire movie. No, please, God, no, please.
As a callback to the series back in the day.
So that's why you only hear Charles Martinet, hear him say two things. When he was at the arcade, he was like, "Too much, it's a perfect." That's literally all you hear.
Yeah.
And then at the end, where he just goes, "Woohoo!" and that's
Yeah.
it. And I'm like, "Okay, great, that's all we need."
Yeah.
You got Mario, you got Chris Pratt over here playing Mario, and then remember when I was telling you guys, I was not enthusiastic at all about Charlie Day's Luigi. Unfortunately for you guys, he fits just too perfect.
Yeah.
I hate to say it, but he fits, and I'll admit it. Now, here's the thing. Here's where it comes to a brand new generation of people, young people especially.
Yeah.
This movie, for a lot of them, is their first introduction to the Mario series.
Yeah.
Maybe none of them played the games before,
Yeah.
but they will now forever remember the Mario movie as their Mario. And the brand new game coming out, Super Mario Bros. Wonder, Charles Martinet, the original voice actor for that, is no longer Mario. There's a brand new person playing Mario and Luigi and Wario and all the people that Charles Martinet used to voice. That's going to be their Mario now from here on out. And then when they get older, they're going to still see Charles Martinet, who's now a Nintendo ambassador doing stuff still for Nintendo. He wasn't ousted because Nintendo didn't want him anymore, and there's no bad blood. They're saying, "You're a Mario ambassador. You're still with Nintendo. We just don't want you playing Mario anymore." Or either it was him or the Nintendo saying, we need you to move on. Or it was him saying, I need to move on. I don't know which it was. But apparently there's no bad blood between them. Martinet's still going to go out and do conventions and still is allowed to do his Mario voice for the crowds and stuff. But whoever is doing the new voices for the games is now the person who's going to be the new Mario, Luigi, all that stuff. See, that's going to be these kids' Mario from now on. It's not going to be ours anymore. It's like, and it's not like, say, Zelda or Link, where like Link doesn't really speak, right?
Sure.
And like he's had different voice actors, throughout the years, and some of them you can tell who's who and what's different if you're a big enough fan. Yeah, like just about everybody and their mom knows how Mario sounds. Yeah, like he doesn't sound like he's from Brooklyn. He's on the sink. He's don't bother him. That's not him.
He is though,
but it's the stereotypical Italian "let's go" kind of stuff. And anyway, but for a lot of kids, it's also going to be the Chris Pratt Mario from the movie,
Mario.
And Charlie Day. That's going to be their Luigi, and Seth Rogen. That's going to be their Donkey Kong.
What about Bowser, Jacob?
And of course, Jack Black is going to be their Bowser.
I think that's the best part of the movie.
Yeah, he did steal that movie, definitely. Just like that little Babam stole the spotlight in the original movie.
Yeah.
He's got a Babam.
The little Lumi. That was in the...
A little Luna.
He's all depressing and all that. He was my MVP.
No
I liked him.
The only release is this... Oh, the only escape is the sweet release of death.
Yeah. It's my boy. He was cool.
Oh, even when they were getting lowered into the lava and they start getting pulled back up, he was like, oh. Yeah. I was like, jeez, man.
Yeah, he was my MVP.
You've been away from Rosalina too long, man. Let's get you back home.
He's my boy. I want him.
He's a spirit animal.
Maybe he was put there because Rosalina thought he was too dangerous.
Yeah. In my review, I put simple, unoffensive, uninteresting. First words that come into my mind. I think Jack Black was the only good part, that good casting in that movie. I think Anya Taylor-Joy this was beneath her, but
this was beneath her.
It exists now.
I mean, honestly, like to me, the performances were based on who was going to play Mario, Luigi, and Bowser the best. Like anybody could play Peach. I hate to say. But you got to get those three right there, the fan favorites, to have their voices be the right ones.
I think Donkey Kong was just a bonus, though.
It was, but he just played himself.
Same old voice he does every fucking movie.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. That guy doesn't even try, except for maybe he can't try, but like I don't know.
I love it. I don't care what you guys say.
Yeah,
so dumb.
Oh god, I'm looking forward to to the Nintendo Cinematic Universe like a toothache. So no, thank you.
Yeah. So see that's the thing.
Star Fox is next.
That's the thing I heard about. That's the same sentiment I had about Charlie Day. Was like he's just gonna play Charlie Day. He's not even gonna try. It's just gonna sound like Charlie Day. But I hated to admit it, but it worked well as the character of Luigi. Yeah. I don't know why it does what it does. At least in the movie, it does.
I kind of went into that expectation and had fun. That's just me though.
Mm-hmm. But see, I grew up on almost nothing but Mario, so of course I was gonna go in feeling a little sour until I saw the movie, and I was like, okay, I didn't overly hate it. There was some things I wish they did better, some things I wish they saved for maybe a sequel. Yeah. Because even I thought maybe they crammed way too much into this movie. Like they could have really turned the Mario Kart section into something better and made it a bigger spectacle because it didn't last very long.
I mean, they confirmed like everything else in the cinematic universe now exists.
Well, that's what I mean, though. They really jumped like maybe a little too far ahead with that. They could have saved it for something else.
With them showing Rainbow Road, that implies Mario Kart and everyone else exists in that same universe.
Well, yeah. Because, see, Mario Kart's just a sports game. Yeah, that's the thing. And when it's incorporated into, of course, they needed something, though. They needed to do something with the Donkey Kong IP. They needed something to do with the Yoshi IP, because even though those are part of Mario lore, they have their own series. They have their own thing, even though that's kind of where they started. Yeah. So, but now, even Peach mentioned it in the movie. She said there's a whole bunch of different galaxies out there. Yeah. And, that can imply anything. That could imply, because, the Mario series branches off into other stuff, like the RPG series and the Paper Mario series, and then those get mixed up with the regular Mario series at some point. You have the paper versions of themselves, and then Mario and Luigi are the regular Mario and Luigi, So, of course, they're probably going to do their own multiverse sort of stuff eventually, probably later. Yeah. And, of course, and you just mentioned Star Fox, and I just I was giving my own 2 cents on it because... I have a big Nintendo 3. Everyone's got their own Nintendo 3, 4, 5 or whatever. If you say, like a lot of people's 3 are Zelda, Pokemon, and I don't know, Kirby or something.
Pokemon's on Nintendo
Like
though.
it's co-owned by Nintendo. Yeah, that's the thing. So people will still say though it's part of Nintendo because nobody else can take that property. So it's still sort of like part of the Nintendo property on that front. Well, people will say, okay, well, my big three is Metroid or that kind of stuff. Well, I have a big three myself. Mine is Mario, Metroid, and Star Fox. Well, actually, Mario, Star Fox, and Metroid in that order. Yeah. So now that Star Fox might be on the table, I have I have almost even bigger expectations, and I'm like, what is it going to do? What are we going to do? Is this going to be a Guardians of the Galaxy thing where they're going to be like not in that order exactly, like acting like that in a sense, because this is a mercenary unit. They're not exactly like they're heroes in a sense, but they're a mercenary unit, much like Star Wolf is. Where the money's at, but they have morals. Them as a mercenary unit, they work for General Pepper. They help the Corneria star system, all that stuff. Fight off Andross. But they also have a sense of honor and code because Fox McCloud's father James worked close with General Pepper and Peppy and all these other people to help defend the Lilat system from Andross and whoever else came in. So that, like, what are they going to do with that? How are they going to make that thing? Are they going to pull it up? Or are they going to make Star Fox 1 into one just big movie? And because let's be honest, Star Fox kind of just remakes itself over and over. It tells the same story over and over. It's always Andross. It's always
same story.
Same story over. Like, it works, but like even for us people who play the games, that story kind of gets boring.
From what I've seen, it's going to be Star Wolf based. He's going to be the main antagonist.
Well, I hope so, because
then they're going to go into Andross from there.
Yeah, that's what they should do. That's what I've always wanted them to do. Was like they shouldn't jump the gun with Andross right away. It's kind of like the Star Wars movies. You never see the Emperor as like the main bad guy throughout the movie. He's mentioned, and you see him briefly in Empire Strikes Back, and then he's the main bad guy actually. And not only Return of the Jedi, but it turns out he's the main bad guy in the entire Star Wars series, and you find that out at the end of that movie. Yeah. So same deal with Star Fox. Like, if they're going to be doing like main villains, they should do Star Wolf in the first film at the very least. Yep. Have maybe somebody else like introduce Kat or Crystal in the second film, and like maybe have a different something before you get to Andross again or something like that. It all depends though on how successful their first movies are. See, with Mario, that's the thing. I don't think anybody even knew how big Mario itself, the movie, was going to get, because it is huge. Like it is like. It's still breaking all kinds of records with its home sales and streaming, and like it's become one of the biggest, if not the biggest, animated film ever. So that's the thing. Like, now they know that they have that power. Like Nintendo and Illumination or whoever's making the next movie is going to be. Like, so that's the thing. Like, and everyone, of course, is going to be like, well, this kind of opens the door for a Smash Brothers thing. Like, well, we'll see. Yeah. Because they still have other things. Because the money is where like friendly movies are, like say Mario or even Zelda, maybe a Kirby film. But see, then you got your sort of semi-serious movies like maybe Zelda. Like it gets a little more like,
there's a line there.
Yeah, there's a line, but they're probably not going to cross that line. They might keep it like more family oriented, which might piss off a lot of people still. But it's whatever makes them money. At the end of the day, it all revolves around money. They're like, well, if we make it a little more adult oriented, it's going to lose a lot of interest with kids and stuff. That's what I'm worried about if they ever make a Metroid series, because Metroid is dark. It is not family friendly. That shit is like basically Aliens for Nintendo. That's what that is. That's why I love it so much.
Speaking of I'm gonna direct change here because I'm curious to get Jacob's thoughts on this.
So,
did you see the trailer for the Five Nights at Freddy's?
Oh yeah,
I think we want to say
yeah. Huh, like meh.
Yeah.
I'm hyped for it.
I don't fucking care. No.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm hyped for it.
He doesn't care. Oh, is that you?
Yeah. Sorry.
That's it. You need to answer that?
Nah, it's fine.
You sure?
I get it later.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So you're not really at all hyped for Five Nights at Freddy's.
PG-13, right?
Is it?
I don't know.
That's what I heard it was.
Really? I thought it had an R rating.
Like,
Take Willy's Wonderland over that.
Was the games even M-rated though?
Yeah.
Were they?
Yeah. Yes, there's children dying in them.
I mean, that doesn't... Just because kids die in these games...
Let me double check.
I'm pretty sure these games were M-rated. But even then, it's implied that it gets that dark, though. That's the thing.
Implied.
Yeah. And well, we'll see. It works for the games, though, if that's the case. But see, with the movie...
PG-13.
Yeah. Okay. Well, with the movie, it really should have went for the R rating, though. See, that's the thing. Stuff happens in Metroid where it could get like hard PG-13, even close to R-rated stuff. and play it. It's like, because it gets dark in that shit, and that's the one thing about if they do a Metroid movie or series, like I want somebody different. But if it's, as a Nintendo property, if Nintendo's got this contract with Illumination to do stuff, they're probably going to be sticking to their family-friendly stuff first, or only. So that's the one thing I don't want them doing, is doing that to Metroid, but they might. But then again, Metroid doesn't have a big, I hate to say it, but it doesn't have a big audience. Not even the games, they don't.
No.
So their movies might not get that big either, or whatever, if they make a series out of it. So, I don't know. I guess we'll just have to see. But as far as the Mario movie is concerned, I really enjoyed it too. You kind of changed my mind about it, Jimmy. Just more along the lines of, this will be the brand new generation's versions of those characters now in that story.
Yeah.
So that kind of really helps bump it up, because I forgot all about that.
Anyway, he was
Yeah.
talking about something.
Yeah.
Well, did you ever watch the D&D?
Oh,
Honor Among
Honor
Thieves.
I want to
man.
watch it.
I heard it was good.
It's pretty good.
I heard
Is
it was
it?
good.
Yeah.
I was surprised I heard it was so good.
8.3 out of 10.
Oh wow,
Pretty
good.
I really got to watch it.
Yeah.
When I first saw the trailer for it, I was like, this looks like an asylum movie. Just by
I
the
know,
look of it,
should've been.
Asylum movie.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But apparently,
Atlantic
I was
Rim.
shocked. I was shocked about hearing how
Okay.
people actually really enjoyed it. Did it feel very D&D?
Yeah, it had the tropes in there.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
Were they casting spells and all kinds of
Yeah,
other shit?
like
like
there were.
D&D tropes or like our tropes?
So not our tropes.
Not our tropes. No. We have a very specific way of playing.
There's
D&D.
no role to seduce, so not our tropes. No.
I got high rolls on that.
There's no dwarves that come from the Iron Balls clan.
Sure.
Iron balls.
Yeah.
There's no, it's canon.
Therian Iron Balls. God, we got to get another D&D campaign going.
I'm working on one.
Alrighty. Anyway, Jacob, what else? What else you got?
All right. What was I do? Yep. Next, I got Bo is afraid. Ooh, that's where we're going.
What was afraid?
Oh, hey, I heard about this. It's
Oh my
is that,
God.
what the heck's his name? Quit doing that.
Damn it. I know.
Who's that actor?
Oh fuck, I can't remember.
Who's
his name
afraid?
either.
It's not. Almost said Norman Reedus. It's not. It's
Fuck no.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Man.
you were telling me about that the other day. You're texting me.
I saw the
God,
trailer
so
for it. It
fucking
looked
good.
interesting. I kind of wanted to put it on my queue.
Yeah, it's a hefty, almost 3-hour run. So
Ooh.
you know,
Was
so-
it at least interesting for most of that run?
For the it's kind of
Or was it a slow burn?
kind of chopped into 4 pieces, 4 moments, like
Okay.
chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, all that.
Huh.
The first chapter is anxiety inducing. I'll say.
Ooh.
It's like whoa, had me gave me a panic attack. So I was, oh.
You know what movie I did watch for the first time, and I've been meaning to watch it for years, was not Annihilation, but the other alien movie, Arrival.
Yeah.
Arrival?
Mm-hmm. It's that one with that kind of half egg-shaped alien spaceships come down from the Earth,
Oh,
and they
that
have
Arrival.
they have
Oh,
to
man.
use like linguistics to try to talk to these aliens.
Yeah, I thought
It
about
was nuts.
Yes.
I was like, why did I
Loved it.
miss this
Oh.
movie? It was fantastic.
God.
Oh my
damn it.
god, have
Oh,
you seen it?
No.
just soul
We need to have a
crushing
movie
at the end.
night. We gotta watch this. I want to watch it again, but I want to watch it with you guys.
Damn.
It was a good movie. It came out years ago. when-
Yeah.
like, literally,
84.
like a
Yeah.
decade ago, man. It
Yeah.
came out. It's
Yeah.
old, and man, I
It
was
was
so
really
enamored.
good.
I was awestruck when it was over. I love alien movies, like stuff like either invasion movies.
I
or
thought
like,
ladies holding the sign.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. It was fantastic.
it's memed.
Of course, it
Yeah.
is.
Oh, we got a 94%.
It is
Wow.
fucking
amazing,
is, dude.
man.
It's a really
oh
good
my
movie.
god, I haven't been that wowed by a movie since The Dark Knight. Like,
They got Academy Awards, too.
dang, man.
Wow.
Pretty good movie. So,
That it's got an intent.
fantastic.
I'll just say this. It's got one heck of a plot twist. I'll tell you that much.
gut punch.
It was amazing.
Mm.
And see, that was the first time I actually sat down and watched a brand new movie I've ever seen in a long time. So when I finally sat there and watched it,
Yeah. Show
Yeah.
memes.
yeah, of course it's been memed to hell and back. Of
Yeah.
course it has. But as a movie itself, man, oh my god, I cannot believe that.
Plant more tree.
Sure.
And I need to watch the other one, Annihilation.
So,
I haven't
yeah.
seen that one yet either.
Is it like
Yeah, it was alright.
a sequel to it, or
No.
oh,
No, that one's more like a almost like a horror disaster movie in a way.
Hmm.
Apparently, I don't know if it is or not, but it's got more terrible, grotesque meaning to it. It's interesting.
I watched something. I can't remember what I watched though. Don't remember. Continue.
Yeah. But yeah, I know it's got Nathan Lane and the Beau is Afraid. Is he on there?
Nathan Lane.
All on board for that guy.
That dude looks like Count Dooku.
No.
Oh.
No, he's
I play
the only thing I know. Nathan, is he that guy that played in Mouse Hunt?
Yes.
Yeah, that guy. He's the voice of Timon in Lion King.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't know that till I watched Mouse Hunt. And I was
Sure.
like, that sounds like Timon from the Lion King. Sure enough, it was. I was
Oh.
like, I didn't know
I
that.
know what I watched recently.
What'd you
It's
watch?
Stupid.
What'd you watch?
The Big Les show.
Hmm.
It's made in MS Paint.
Oh.
It's about
Oh.
it's about this guy. His name is Les.
Mhm.
They're all Australian. It's Australian made, and he's. You gotta watch it. It's really you gotta watch it. You'll like it because then it spins off. His buddies are all Sasquatches. It's good. He has a son. That's not really a son, but it goes through. It is his buddy. His main Sasquatch friend's name is Sassy the Sasquatch.
Uh-huh.
It's just so dumb. It's so good.
Sassy
though.
the Sasquatch.
Yeah. And he made a whole multiverse about everything. And because after the Big Les show is done, it goes into Nolan's Day Off, which is another character, and then it goes into Sassy the Sasquatch's backstory, and it's a whole thing, and it's YouTube. I'm like, how is this free?
I feel my
Is it
brain
free-
cells
free on
killing
YouTube?
themselves. So,
Dang.
Huh?
I feel my brain cells killing themselves.
It's
right now, but-
weirdly
Alright.
charming though. I feel like you'd like it. It's the Leo and Satan era.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was a weird time for YouTube. All kinds of people were like,
Yeah.
let's sort of make that style of humor in a lot of stuff that we're doing.
Yeah.
Is it sort of like that? Does it have that sort of style of humor? Or is it a little bit different?
I'll show you a clip after we're done recording.
Okay, we'll just put it on the queue. Let's have a movie night. I really need to show you Arrival. As I don't know if Tiffany's seen it either. She needs to watch it.
Is any ounce scary?
It's thrilling and a little unsettling in parts, but it's not like in your face kind of scary. It's more like you don't know what's going to happen next. You don't like it's dude. I can't even explain it.
Yeah.
Like I cannot believe I missed out on that movie. I should have been a theater experience. Like, wow, it was nuts. It gets you on the edge of your seat with a lot of shit, dude. Like,
I think I remember seeing previews for it back in the day.
oh man,
When did that come out?
I cannot believe it was like 2012, 2013.
But yeah, Beau is Afraid, 9.3 out of 10.
9.3. Oh, wow.
I really like that movie.
That's high up there.
Like, holy shit, the
26
anxiety.
2016 Arrival.
2016. Gee, I thought it came out earlier than that. But anyway, yeah, it's
got Hawkeye in it.
it's a good movie. It's a really good movie.
Yeah. Did you watch Sisu yet?
No.
No, yeah. Yeah,
Sisu.
yeah, it's about the World War II. Badass, yeah.
What's it on?
I don't know.
I don't know. Just watch it.
How do you spell it? Hold on. I'll find it
Sisu.
real quick.
Well, for Americans, SISU. Yeah, it's an old dude.
Oh!
It's like a World War II John
yeah,
Wick.
yeah. Like World War II John Wick. I remember
Yeah.
seeing that.
Oh, I see that.
That's a really good movie.
The
No,
previews
it's
and
okay.
the posters for it, but I never.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's alright.
You know what? That's funny. I should have remembered that. That reminded me of you.
It's
Yeah.
on. It's on.
I would
it's
have
on-
said, I was like, that looks like a movie
Sure.
Jacob's going to end up recommending,
It's
or
on
at
Prime
least
Video.
watch.
Yeah, it's alright.
I can check it out. It's on Prime Video. I
Huh.
can watch it.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
What?
Then you got Evil Dead Rise.
Evil Dead
I
Rise.
missed it.
God
it.
damn,
I
missed
wanted
it
to watch
too.
that in theaters.
8.7 out of 10. Oh,
Movie night, boys.
shot.
Movie night.
Yeah.
I really love that movie. That was pretty cool.
I heard it was amazing.
Everyone's saying it's awesome.
Mhm.
Oh, it's got
I
the
was
cheese.
supposed to
in
see
it.
that one in theaters, just like I'm supposed to see. I don't even know if Talk to Me's in theaters anymore.
Yeah. Where are we at, by the way?
We are almost an hour in.
Okay.
But another few minutes.
But yeah, I was digging the whole new spoopy book they got. So, I love that.
Oh, the Book
Oh,
of the Dead or
yeah.
the Necronomicon.
Yeah,
Nice.
pretty cool.
I got that book. I got that in my Etsy shopping cart.
Necronomicon.
Yeah.
Nice. I want to get the puzzle box from Hellraiser.
That's also on my Etsy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a spot for it up there.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah.
And the mom character was oh man, it was,
Yeah, I know. I saw the previews of that. She was pretty creepy looking.
God,
man.
yeah. Oh, yeah, mommy milky.
I mean,
Well,
I didn't want to say it.
Sure.
But, yeah, she's kind of cutie pie.
Goes unsaid.
yeah.
Well, she was like
Oh, yeah.
one of those I don't know if it was an R-rated trailer, but it was one of those trailers they play for the movie where they're hoping kids aren't watching. Because I remember seeing the preview. It was like something about, Mommy, you don't look well. And she's like, well, that's what happens when you got tit-sucking parasites as kids or something like that. I was like, oh my God. I was like, geez.
I went to a concert recently.
Oh, yeah. Really?
I went to a concert. I went to several concerts recently.
Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Motionless in White.
Motionless White in this moment.
In this moment, yeah.
From Ashes to New.
Did you go to...
I went to Godsmack.
Yeah, I was going to say you went to Godsmack, yeah.
Yeah. I went to Godsmack. Who the hell was those? Bad Omens.
Dance Gavin Dance was like, what, last year?
Yeah, when Dance... Oh, wow. Yeah.
It was last year, yeah.
Oh, gosh. That's what I've been doing. I've been going to shows. That's about it.
I went to Hawaii.
Went to Hawaii, yeah.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Roosters everywhere.
Almost didn't come back.
Yeah, also be nice.
Next time I go back, I might not come back. Oh, God.
Just all go there.
We're supposed to.
Come back.
Anybody, go to the island of Kauai. It's a beautiful place.
Coffee Jacks.
People are great. The coffee was amazing. Fruit was great. And the beaches were amazing. Just go to Kauai, the island of Kauai. And they shot Jurassic Park there. It was cool.
Really?
Oh, yeah. That's a big reason why I went. And I didn't even get to go on any of the island tours. Next year I will. I ran out of money.
Damn.
Next year I will. Helicopter tour and Jeep tour. Hell yes.
We got time for one more. What do you got?
Jump. We got like 4 paragraphs about the Evil Dead Rise.
I got 4 paragraphs.
Office Uprising. Yeah.
Office Uprising?
Office Uprising?
Yeah, it was a zombie office movie. It wasn't that good. Like 5.8.
I was going to say, it sounds kind of...
It was okay.
Sounds like a Netflix thing.
Yeah, it came out a while ago. Sometime now.
Okay.
It's just okay. Forgettable. Then Radioactive Dream.
Radioactive Dream.
85. 1985.
Oh, I was like, you gave it an 85?
85, was that good?
I was like, wow.
No. 6.8 out of 10. That was really good. Had that some serious Mad Max and Fallout 3 vibes.
Oh.
Wow.
I kind of like it. It's pretty good.
Nice.
But go down, yeah.
There's apocalyptic.
Yeah.
Cool.
They should have had a Wastelands DJ radio dude.
Sure.
Oh.
As well. Yeah.
Free dog.
Whoa, escalated quickly. Giant rat, mutant rats. I got on here.
Here, send this roach meat to your friend and receive 10 rads.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was on.
Rads.
Rads, dude. These bottle caps are red.
Yeah, super costumes on there. Retro 80s. Hair. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, I like how it's stuck between 2 decades because of the bomb. It fell. It's stuck between in between the 80s and 70s, so it's kind of that kind of hardware technology.
I see.
Nice.
Yep. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's like it's totally like Mad Max's derpy cousin in that movie, but
God, man. I still haven't seen any Mad Max movies.
Choose.
I watched the old ones.
What's his name? What's his nuts? Was it Mel Gibson?
Yeah, it's Gibson. Cool hair.
Cool hair.
Master Blaster.
Oh yeah. Oh, nice. I got the Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, that whole
Blood and Honey.
Oh, yeah.
5.3. It's alright.
5.3.
Dang. Sounds disappointing.
Yeah, it was alright. Nothing too special, but yeah. It
exists.
Ugh.
We'll put it that way.
I mean,
honestly,
who was asking for
yeah.
that? If I wanted to see a killer bear, I'd watch a Freddy Fazbear's. Or the other one. What's that Freddy Fazbear's knockoff movie? We were watching it when we were in Idaho. What was that called?
Wonderland.
Well, wow.
Yeah, Willie's with
Sure, there's like 20 of them now.
with what's his name? Nicolas Cage. Is that the one you're talking about?
No, it was a different one.
There's like 20 of them.
Banana Splits or something like that. Yeah.
Banana Splits.
Yeah, Winnie the Pooh. Oh yeah, they're getting a sequel. I hear.
For real?
That one?
Yeah.
Really?
With the actual budget this time?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
With an actual budget.
Yeah.
It looked like it had an actual budget.
No, it
So-
didn't.
Yeah, new masks and everything. So yeah.
Yeah.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh.
Yeah, you laugh. They got Owl coming in. That's the one I hear.
Oh.
And the sequel.
Ooh.
So,
Ooh.
so yeah.
Well, I gotta watch it now. Put it on the list.
Oh god, yeah, the white powder bear.
White powder bear. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
White
Based on true events.
Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, based on true
2
events.
seconds now. 6.3 out of 10. It was alright.
I really thought you'd rate a hider.
What's that?
Cocaine bear.
Oh, really?
Crummy CGI.
But it's based on true events.
Yeah. I'd rather watch the bear attack from the remnants.
I
Yeah.
know. I threw in the tail
Yeah.
after 45 minutes. So yeah,
Dang, you actually what?
That's
Just turn it off?
I was slog watching through that.
Dang.
Oh, just shit. I got the whale.
The
Oh, the whale, Brendan
No.
Fraser.
Yeah.
I heard it was good.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah.
8.9 out of 10.
what I'm doing with my life.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser is an angel.
He is. He
Yeah.
is best boy.
I love him.
Yeah.
Don't make any more mummy movies though.
He's got a Switch.
Hmm.
Nintendo Switch.
She's got a face.
He's got a
Oh,
face.
God,
yeah.
help. Ugh.
Well, I don't see him adding me on Nintendo Switch, so I don't care.
I don't even have you on Nintendo Switch.
So?
So
I know the practical effects
Yeah,
of
I
the
do.
whale.
Yeah, you do.
All right.
We don't play together.
Yeah.
the whale.
The whale.
Whale!
I know. I did that every goddamn time I done that movie. Oh.
It's never... That movie lives rent-free in my head, okay?
Always.
That one is Scary Movie 3.
Always.
They'll never leave my head. In fact, I want one of those... I want both of those carved into my fucking tombstone when I die.
Whale?
Yeah, except it's a carved picture of that one.
Whale.
Yep. Uh-huh.
Oh, wait.
And then the whale is shot on like an aspect ratio of 4 or 3, so it's kind of really small blocks, so it's kind of like a horror movie. Oh man,
Why is it
I
shot
don't,
like that?
I don't like those. They get on my nerves.
Check it out. It's supposed to be like that to build some atmosphere. And so you're all tight in with the character.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I got a big TV. I'm gonna use it.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Yeah.
like a horror with that when you're watching. So you know.
I wish they would just give people the option to do that, like they used to back in the day with DVD players
Oh,
and
yeah,
stuff. Where you
it's
could,
this,
you could
like,
just do that
ratio.
yourselves. Like you don't
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't
no,
force
no.
that perspective on people.
Yeah, I
don't
know.
like
That's
that.
why it's a horror. Oh.
Yeah.
Lost points for that.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
no, no. Oh my god! When he's eating the pizza, you can see all the grease coming there. It's all horrible. It's all horrible.
It's horrible. I loved it.
Oh man, it's all grimy and gross. Oh, oh.
It's horrible. I
Yeah.
loved it.
It's like, and Sharma,
Talk about video games or
yeah,
anything.
the lighting when that movie was amazing though.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
yeah.
lighting.
Yeah. Like there's one scene there where it's him in his room. He has to get a hook. And he has to go up the ceiling. And it's shot like it's in a ship.
Oh.
Really?
And, oh man, it's
Well, because he's just so big,
Yeah.
he can't really move, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part was my favorite part of the whole movie. Oh.
Dang.
Watch that.
I've been meaning to. I was told it was pretty good, and Brendan Fraser has been trying to make a comeback in Hollywood. So
He's doing good from what I heard.
yeah. Speaking of, I saw him in a. I don't know if it wasn't really a Lifetime movie, but it was like one of those drama movies you see every now and then.
Yeah.
My mom was watching it in her room, and I was like, "Is that Brendan Fraser?" And apparently, he had a daughter in that movie. Their characters is his character had a daughter, and his daughter was like in an abusive home with her mother this whole time, and he didn't know it. But she was like trying to make her way in like dance or theater or something like that.
Mhm.
But her mother was not like supportive at all, and her mother was like a cocaine or like heroin addict or something. He didn't know this till he showed up one day and saw that shit happening. I need to know the name of that movie again, because it was actually I think I talked about this before.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think I have. But anyway, just talking about Brendan Fraser, I was like, because before that I didn't see him in movies like in ages.
Mhm.
So I was like, damn,
Damn.
So I'm like, and then that's when I started hearing he was trying to make a comeback in Hollywood. So I was like, okay, cool.
It was pretty good in The Whale. Shit.
Speaking of people that have kind of been going out of Hollywood, let me talk about this real quick. Because maybe it's old news. Maybe you guys knew this, but did you hear about what happened to that one actor from that '70s show?
Oh yeah, he finally got convicted.
The guy that got taken away.
Oh yeah,
because of what he was doing that entire time.
Is like yeah, it was. You good? I won't go to jail.
Oh God.
Yeah.
No. Yep. Well, they got his mistrial that first one, but literally that next year they got his ass.
Yep.
And then apparently Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher are in hot shit right now because they started saying like something about supporting him or something. They're like, "Fuck you, man."
You know how
Hell no.
Yeah.
I didn't care much for those two anyway, so.
I got The Last of Us next on my list, so
Yeah, I skipped it.
Yeah, it was alright.
It was okay. It's like
I put 1 out of 10.
part of it, like
That's why I rate the games.
Episode.
Me and my nephew had this discussion,
Sure.
and this will be the last thing we talk about before we end the podcast, since we're on the topic of Last of Us. At points, it did feel like the games, and at points, it felt pointless. Because, I'm gonna be honest, it felt like there was hardly any infected people in the show. Like, yeah, like some of those talking points of that were like
about the zombies.
the clickers.
Mhm.
You saw like maybe one of them in like one or two of them in the entire show. Okay, great.
Any bloaters? Anything cool like that?
I think one bloater,
Like
but like
one,
it was in
maybe
one
two.
episode. One episode where like there was a huge horde of creatures, but like there's a long stretch in the shows where like nothing's happening. It felt like anyway, and then of course you had people, of course, who are also part of the equation of the problem in the Last of Us games, where you got to avoid the people too.
I want to play that now.
Like the last two episodes started feeling like the game again, but only to a certain extent. Like some scenes would play out like they would in the game too, like the cutscenes and stuff and all that. And of course, not everything's going to be exactly like it, but some of it is just to appease some of the fans. But like there was just a lot of stretch of stuff that's just not happening, and some of it started feeling like the worst parts of The Walking Dead. And I was like, ugh. Because I watched the show twice, and I was like, the first time I liked it. I was like, I really liked it. I was like, this is great. This is probably some of the best video game to show or movie adaptation stuff, because it feels like The Last of Us. But then my nephew started talking about it, and then he started giving all these points where he started not liking it. And I was like, why? Then he started telling me, well, there's just long stretches of nothing happening, and then it starts feeling like we're just watching The Walking Dead. And I fell out Walking Dead ages ago, and it was for that exact reason. Sometimes there was just the same old shit happening, and nothing exciting, you know? Like, there's things happening that should feel exciting, but they aren't. At least in my eyes, and the way it made me feel.
Well, from someone who hasn't played the game, I mean, I feel like you have something written about this. Like, what is your perspective on it?
I rated 9.1 out of 10 because episode 3 kind of got to hit me in the feels.
What happened in 3?
Oh, was that you know,
Bill.
Yeah,
Bill.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know that.
Bill.
His best character.
In the show?
Oh,
No.
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 Well, why?
And it's not. There's okay. Are you gonna skip it completely and not watch it?
Well, hold on, because Bill in the video game, he's awesome.
I know.
Like he's like this nice dude.
In the show, he sort of is too.
Yeah.
actually, that's
But
character.
then,
I know.
okay,
I'm skipping it completely, so you might as well tell me.
okay. So we know how things play out in the game, right?
Yeah.
You meet Bill.
Yeah.
You get caught in a trap.
Yeah.
And he comes to save your ass, and you and him and Ellie are just trying to survive this entire horde of things while you're trying to find the battery to the truck to get the hell out of there.
Mm-hmm.
Joel, Bill, and Ellie never meet.
Huh.
Everything that happens with Bill happens in flashbacks.
That's dumb.
to a character we never even saw in the game. We saw him in the game, but he was already dead. But this show takes it to a different level where these two, Frank, that's his name, yeah.
Frank?
Yeah. That's the name of the character in the game. We never see him. He just straight up, trigger warning, you know, we find him hanging,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And he said,
Was
he
this-
was my partner.
Yeah.
He's the only idiot who would wear a shirt like that. And he's all, you know, kind of broken up about it.
His
And all that.
boyfriend, right?
It ends up being his boyfriend in the show, and that's not the problem.
It's implied in the game.
What the
anyway.
problem is that not a lot happens. Like, I mean, it does a lot of time skipping shit in that one episode. But they have some cool moments in there where it shows Bill as this cool survivor, like he planned all this shit, or like he was all that kind of stuff. And no knock on the performance of the who was the actor again?
I don't know.
Who played Bill?
I don't know.
He played Ron Swanson.
Yeah, I know.
In The Office.
Oh, that's
What's his name?
Anyway, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. Anyway, him.
Loved him.
Great performance. The character himself was great. What they did with him in the show wasn't as great because, I mean, it was vastly different than what we saw in the game. Like, he did not come and save Ellie or Joel. They did not even... He interacted with Joe and Tess once in the flashback sequence. And, like, him and Frank, all they do is try to survive the infected horde. And they do a huge time skip to where Bill and Frank are old. And Frank gets cancer. And that's how Frank dies. But Bill doesn't want to live without him. So he offs himself with Frank. But he leaves the truck and ammunition and food for Ellie and his suicide note with them. And that's how they get the truck and stuff.
I like the video game.
Yeah. That's a lot of people said the same thing. It's not the fact that he was gay. It's not the fact that all that other stuff was like whatever. It's the fact that they just kind of... It's us game purists who didn't like what they did with his character. That he was a lot more badass in the game than he was in the show.
The dogs are acting up. I gotta go out.
So yeah. But anyway, that's a lot of other stuff that happens in the show was actually kind of cool. I admit that. Yeah. Unfortunately, they had an episode where you saw Graham Greene and another Indian actor in there.
Like
they were in Wyoming.
Yeah, Jackson.
Yeah,
Next place.
Yeah. They said Wind River Indian Reservation lies that way, but you don't want to go that way.
Yep, they gone.
BIA is going to get you.
Nice.
No, they didn't say that, but I said that.
What's that?
It's Wyoming.
Notes. But anyway, no, they weren't in Jackson yet at that point. Oh. They were just at some random fuck knows where. Oh. But anyway, it was okay. I watched it twice. I think I'll watch it again, though.
For all you people who haven't played the game, you're going to love Season 2.
Yeah.
You're going to love the character Abby, I'll tell you right
Best
now.
girl, right?
Yeah. I still haven't finished Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's The Last of Us. Quite a lot coming out pretty soon. We'll have a lot more to talk about on the next episode. And we'll just leave off again with where Jacob left off. We can get that going, and then we'll switch it up with some other stuff.
8 paragraphs there.
Maybe we'll talk about some stuff that we either listened to or some experiences that we had or some video games that we played. So, but yeah, it's a good coming back episode after a long hiatus. Yeah, I'd say. So, we'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.
Shit.
And you'll probably hear those other episodes on those other podcast services that you haven't listened to yet. If you haven't listened to the last episode, that's where they'll be. So, but if you're here, obviously you'll hear this first.
Yeah.
But just anybody out there, just tell your friends, tell your family that this podcast isn't dead. We're back, and we're gonna be more consistent this time.
Yeah.
So with that, we'll say goodnight, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.